Hello, Aries. My name is Jillian West, and if your sun, moon, or rising is in the sign of Aries, then this reading is for you. This is a collective love reading, so just take the messages that resonate, but we'll get right into this and see what's going on in your love energy. Ooh, Queen of Wands in reverse. That's interesting. The Queen of Wands is just very passionate energy, and it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, but it's usually someone very attractive who people are very drawn to. They kind of have this natural passion about them. But there's some kind of blockage right now. Stress of, I feel like this has been coming up a lot for you guys, where it's this idea of like the stress of like everyday life is kind of dimming that inner fire, that inner Aries in you, that there maybe in the past you were more connected to that side of yourself, and now the stresses of work, finances, home, family, career are kind of dimming that, blocking that. Yeah, there's some kind of decision that either has been made or needs to be made, a judgment, a call, something to change. There's all these delays, this stagnancy. Five of Wands in reverse. That's interesting. That's a conflict that you're getting past. And for many of you, I feel like this is an internal conflict. Some kind of battle you're fighting yourself on. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman here, but I'm using the Queen here, but there's this Queen of Wands, there's this Queen of Cups who wants to come out. There's this loving energy, this fire, this, passionate, living life to the fullest person who has all these blockages. And the Hierophant comes up, which this is the teacher. It's spiritual. It also has to do with like traditions, marriage, family. And I feel like there's this need to reconnect with yourself spiritually, reconnect with your traditions. It could be meditation, prayer, whatever practice that is. I feel like you know that something has to change, though. That maybe you've been working on building a new life for yourself because things have felt so stagnant. Walking away from something. Six of Swords upright. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah, definitely some kind of conflict, some kind of change, some kind of ending, walking away from something. But there's this inner knowing that it's the right thing to do. Yeah, it wasn't an easy decision to make, and maybe one that you've put off. Some of you might be thinking about leaving somebody, thinking about giving up on somebody who you may feel like it's not going anywhere. Like they might be like a bit of an energy vampire or just draining you in some way. What? Now we get the Lovers. Plot twist. King of Swords. This isn't, so we know this is a soulmate connection here. I feel like many of you are in some kind of dynamic. Could be a long-term relationship, it could be a situationship, it could be something new here, of a relationship that you know has that potential to be that soulmate connection. And you're just waiting for them to either take that next step, make that commitment, let you know how they feel. There's this feeling of being strung along, or it's just not progressing. There's all these delays with that Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like, where is this going? You feel like something has to change here, but there's also this part of you that feels this connection. It's very conflicting though, because we have the Lovers and then we have the Devil in reverse, and that can sometimes be a trauma bond. And when I see the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like, it's that when you fall in love with their potential, and there is this sign here, this King of Swords with the Hierophant. There's this idea of them eventually stepping into that power, having that clarity, coming forward. I do think we're dealing with an air sign. I feel like air signs have been coming up a lot for you guys. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's like they're going to have this clarity. They're going to come forward. But it's like, I have to figure out why is this, there's this, it's like a trauma bond in some way, or it's like there's something, you feel like almost chained to this person. Like you wish you could forget about them. You wish you could move away. You wish you could give up on this relationship. You want to change. I feel like you feel like a little bit energetically drained, but there's this undeniable connection and this hope that they're going to become that King of Swords. Yeah. Again, it's that idea of being kind of down bad or bad luck, bad karma, things just not going your way, taking a lot of L's, like it's just, almost feeling cursed at times. But it's like the universe does want to come in and help you in some way. You're going to have some kind of moment of a windfall, an offering. It could be a promotion. It could be some kind of charity, even, a friend offering to, hey, like, I'll pay for that trip or I'll pay for dinner. Just something that kind of lightens your load in a way. Yeah, someone wants to have a conversation here. This is a weird reading. Sheesh. It's like there's this is a complicated relationship. This is a complicated dynamic. It feels like a push-pull. It feels like one takes two steps forwards, the other one takes one step back, and it's just like this tango. And it's this waiting for that commitment, that expressing how they feel, that romantic gesture. It's like somebody can't get the timing right or something. And then we get the Libra card in reverse. It's almost be careful what you wish for. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not a reading that's going to get a lot of likes, or so hit like and subscribe because nobody else is gonna. Thank you. All right, let's see what other messages come up for you guys. I'm gonna do 3 cuts. Yeah, it's a friend situation, possibly. A friend you have a crush on. Somebody's put you in the friend zone. Again, I feel this push and pull. It's like somebody here just wants to have fun, isn't taking it that serious. And for the other person, it's very serious. They're waiting for that, for things to progress. They feel like this is a soulmate connection. And it's like the moment one is like, okay, I'm done, I'm walking away, then the other one comes in with just enough love to keep you going. It's that, you know what it is? It's that breadcrumbing. Yeah, and it's causing a lot of this inner turmoil in your head, wondering how they really feel. Let's find out how they really feel. You've waited 8 minutes to get to this point, so thank you. All right, I'm going to pull out. This deck is always spot on when I need it to be. It's my first deck, and it's just supercharged, I think. All right, let's find out. How are they really feeling? Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Earth. Could be someone you work with, somebody you're collaborating with in some way. Maybe you want to work with them in some way. Again, we're getting this crossroads. And somebody wanting to take action towards the other person, coming in with this conversation. They have clarity. What is all this heartbreak around it? And it's another Libra card. Manifesting. I just feel like somebody here is being strung along. And it's all this hurt. And the truth is that this person, it's like they don't know what they want either. If you're confused as to how they're feeling, they're also confused about how they're feeling. There's this potential here, this manifesting, this desire to like, I can will this to work out. But it's coming from a scarcity mindset. Not realizing that there, there could be somebody that you could be with, that you don't have to wonder how they're feeling about you, that you don't have to wonder if they really care, if this is going anywhere. But I see it's that falling in love with their potential. And there could be a big shift here. There could be a change. But I feel like it's that the moment you pull away, they're going to want to come back in. Oh, and it's Mercury retrograde season. Okay, let's get some oracles, then we'll get that final message. I'm also going to clarify a lot of this because I feel like I didn't go very in depth in this reading. I don't know why I rushed it. I'll clarify more for you guys. Okay, let's get into this. Sexuality at the bottom. Someone's still trying to figure themselves out. It also sometimes to me means that this is a very lustful connection. There's a lot of limerence. Health, take care of your mental health through this. That's been coming up. Date night. It's like, oh, I didn't shuffle these well enough. Those were all the same cards that came up for you guys in a reading not that long ago. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit better. I never shuffle these ones because it's kind of lackluster when I do because there's so few of them. But we'll see what comes up. I mean, maybe those messages just really need to come out. New beginning on its way now, letting go of something. Divorce, somebody may be experiencing a divorce. See, no, I liked the other ones more. Vacation, I mean, we are getting creative. What are the cards not telling me? Let's get this final message and we'll get that clarified. Yep, there's that somebody holding back their feelings. That's been a constant theme for you guys. I'm going to get this clarified more. Yeah, it's like you're having to ignore your intuition. You're putting everything into this relationship, and they're not. You're showing up 100%. You're giving everything you can to them. You're having to ignore red flags, and you're ignoring your intuition on this because you want to will this to work. You want to will, it's that manifesting. It's like for some of you, you may even have considered things like, a love spell or that kind of thing. It's this idea of trying to will something to work that right now they're just not at a place. Let's find out more. Show me the cards. What's going on with this person? What is going on with this person? They're just not ready. See, what a contradictory message. Why would the cards do this to me? 7 of Swords in reverse. And 7 of Pentacles upright. It's like this card is the wrong reason card and this is the right reason card. So thank you for that clarification. Come on, cards. What am I missing? What am I missing? Getting the Devil again. Knight of Swords again. Page of Wands. Again, it's this idea of mixed messages. This reading is so hard to read because this person is so hard to read. I could almost diagnose them right now as having an avoidant attachment style. It's like you're dealing with somebody who's their own worst enemy. And when they come forward and they're interested in you, it's so genuine. And that's why you're like, no, but I can sense that it's real. I know what we have is real. I'm not delusional. And then when they pull away, that's also very real because it's a fear of commitment. It's a fear of losing their autonomy. It's easily getting overwhelmed. And so there's this push-pull. It's like you take a step forward and then they take a step back. And it's like then they come running after you and you're like, okay, fine, yeah, I'm here. And then they push you away. And the truth is that there's really nothing you can do here. You're not going to be able to will this person to change. And it will be there's no shift. It's heartache, false hope. Heartache, false hope. They're pulling away, they're back in this. There's all this lust. And then there's this deep conversation they need to have with you. And then they come back playful. And that's why it's like, all these mixed messages, and it doesn't get better, right? Because this is past, current, future. And then I'm like, let's go a little bit deeper into their future. What's really going on with them? And I'm like, well, let's go a little bit deeper. And it's the exact same message. If you're wondering if they're gonna change, they will, but it'll be temporary. Every time it's just gonna be the slowest climb. Think of this relationship as walking up an escalator that's going down. And you may never actually get to that top. And you have to know that there are people out there who won't put you through this. There are people out there you won't have to guess how they're feeling. Okay, let's try it again with the oracles. Come on, oracles. What am I missing here? What am I missing? See, this doesn't make any sense. Why aren't the oracles working for me today? I mean, divorce is one to come out, vacation. You know, an avoidant attachment style is like narcissism light. It's just like a little taste of narcissism. And that's also more confusing. It would almost be easier if they were fully a toxic person, because then you could be like, I need to get away from this toxic person. I'm letting go of this toxic person. It does feel like some of you might even be considering divorce if this is somebody that you're in a long-term relationship with, or they could be going through a divorce, or you are. But again, I just feel like it's this risk. It's a risk. And there's kind of, you need to let go. Figure out a different path here for you. I'm sorry. I know. This is not... Please hit like and subscribe. No one else is gonna. Yep. That hermit. It's that toxic pulling away. I'm gonna take one more for each of them. They're not willing to open up about their feelings, and they might never. Defensive, paranoia, exhaustion, fatigue, lack of motivation. And so my only advice that I can give is that this person is never going to change. And these things don't end well. Rare is the relationship that is that avoidant, hot, cold, that then turns into anything more. Though I'm like, I say that like I didn't marry somebody who was avoidant, and I was married to him for like 13 years. Like, but don't do that. Trust me. You don't want to do that. It doesn't get better. You just adapt to accepting less than the love you deserve. All right. That's my final message. I'm sorry, Aries. I'm sorry this can't be a better reading for you guys, but I hope you guys are doing well. I'll be back soon with another reading.